Have you ever wondered, can I lose weight without doing any exercise? Well, yes, you can. You can lose weight without any exercise, and I'm going to show you how. Today is basically a wrap up of what we've been doing for the last 70 days. I lost my voice for a while, so it took me a while to get back online. But one of the great things is that I'm having great results with people. And some people have lost a couple pounds. Some people have lost as many as 6 pounds. So basically, no exercise, losing weight. So if you basically in 70 days lost 2 pounds, it's about a pound a month. That means you potentially can lose 10 pounds over the year. But I have someone that has lost 6 pounds, which is about 3 pounds every single month. So that basically is well over 30 pounds. So where you are, it doesn't matter. Let's say you stopped. That's fine. Let's start all over again. But what we're going to do is we were doing 5 minutes 3 times a day walking, which comes out to about 7.5 hours a month. That might be 7.5 hours a month more walking than you've done in a long time. So now we're going to increase that to 7 minutes. So you're going to do 7 minutes 3 times a day. And if you do like I do, you just walk in the house, walk around the house, walk back and forth, and you get your 7 minutes. The second thing that we're going to adjust is we were doing eliminating one sugary drink or one high calorie drink per day. So it could have been one soda, one juice, could have been one beer, could have been anything. So now we're going to go to 1.5. These are not dramatic changes. You have dramatic results, but these are changes that are going to be gradual. The next thing we're going to do is, instead of, let's say, eliminating 1 pound worth of food per day, now we're going to increase it to 1.5 per day. So if you were drinking a glass of water before you were going to eat, so drink 2 glasses of water, drink a glass and a half, something that makes you full. And remember, whenever you're eating, just chew your food. Chew your food until you almost make it a liquidy substance. And when you do that, what happens is that not only do you eat less, because you send a signal to your stomach from your brain that says, we've been eating for a long time, so therefore, you know what? I think we're good and we're full. And you don't have to eat till you're full. Just eat till you feel that you're not hungry anymore. And I found out something that was really, really interesting is that I should have made the first video. The first video should have been about hypnotherapy, because that gets you ready. But if you want to follow it a different way, follow it whichever way works for you. The hypnotherapy, there's 3 videos. One for walking, another one for drinking, another one for eating. So if you feel you're strong in one and not the other, then just listen to the other 2 videos that are for hypnotherapy. If you feel you need all 3, do all 3. If you feel you need to do it twice a day, so maybe the eating one you have to do it twice a day, then do it twice a day. You do this at your pace, whatever is better for you, because remember, this is your plan. This is what's going to help you. And it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It only matters what you're doing. And another thing that I found out, which was surprising to me, is that the self-love video, the self-love YouTube video was and continues to be the most popular one. So if you're going to tell somebody to do this program, then this is what I suggest that you do. Tell them to first listen to the self-love video. Second, to listen to the hypnotherapy videos for, let's say, the first week. and then they can start on the walking, and then they can start on curbing what they drink, and then they can stop eating just a little bit less. It doesn't really matter how you do it, but from what I gather, from what I'm finding out, the self-love is really important, because obviously if we love ourselves, then we are more careful about staying mobile, getting off the sofa and getting off the chair and moving. We're also think more about what we're going to drink or the quantity we're going to drink. And we also will say to ourselves, well, if I'm doing the walking and the drinking and I'm doing all these other things, then maybe I should eat just a little bit less. So those of you that have not contacted me, you could contact me on basically on YouTube, or you can just send me messages. Most people know me. You can just let me know. Let me know what it is that is your result. Maybe is you haven't lost a pound. That's fine. This will work regardless. It will work. Some people it will take a little longer, and some people it'll be fast. But the point of the matter is that it does work. It does work, and it will continue to work, but you have to continue to do it consistently. Now, one thing we're going to add now is we're going to add intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting is a term that maybe you've heard before, but basically it is a window in which you can eat and a window in which you cannot eat. So basically, we're going to start with 12 hours of intermittent fasting. Now, those of you that are either diabetic or need to eat whatever, you do whatever is best for you. But if you're not, you might want to go on this program. So basically, let's say you eat your first meal at 7 in the morning. Then what happens is you don't eat anything that you shouldn't eat, but you can eat from 7 in the morning to 7 in the evening. So that means that when you drink your coffee, you can drink your coffee, but your coffee you have to drink it without cream, and your coffee you have to drink it without sugar. So if it's tea that you drink, then the same applies. But intermittent fasting, we're gonna start it at 12 hours, and this does work. So it might be something that you have to get used to it, but basically what I'm telling you is that after 7 o'clock, if that's the time you choose, there is nothing else you can eat or drink. You can drink water if you want, but that's about it. So if it's easier for you to basically start at 8, then have your first meal at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then your last meal should be done by 8 o'clock in the evening. And if you go to bed at 9 or 10, then that's fine. You only have an hour or two where you eat nothing, and then you go to sleep. But this will help you have much better results. And what I want you to do is, I want you to track not your weight. Your weight, I only want you to weigh yourself every 2 weeks. That's it. Don't weigh yourself every day, because if you weigh yourself every day, you know what's going to happen? You're going to get disappointed. Because sometimes, for whatever reason, we might weigh more tomorrow than we did today, but that doesn't mean that you're not losing weight. What I want you to do is just weigh yourself only every 2 weeks. And also, very, very, very important, weigh yourself on the same scale. So don't weigh yourself on a scale at your friend's house, and then weigh yourself on a scale at your house, and then weigh yourself on a scale at the doctor's office, because the scales might be off. So by weighing yourself on the same scale, then chances are that you're going to have more accurate numbers. And since I lost my voice and I wasn't on here for a while, I did learn a lot of things. And one of the things I learned is that I can make these videos basically without even being on the screen. I could do it just by typing in whatever script I'm going to say, even though I'm not scripted. This is not scripted. But I can type a script. It'll show on screen. So in the future, if I should lose my voice, because it's kind of interesting. When I lose my voice, I sound like I'm dying. But when in reality, I'm fine. But I'm not able to talk a lot because I talk for a living. So I have to conserve my voice so that if I have to talk, then at least I can talk even if it's kind of hoarse and a whisper. But what I want you to realize is that you're part of the team. I want you to realize that there's a lot of people there on the page that are also wanting you to succeed. But I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed so that you feel better about yourself. I want you to succeed so that you feel lighter. I want you to feel a sense of well-being that maybe you've never felt before. And it's kind of interesting because sometimes whatever way we're feeling becomes our normal. So if a person is not feeling very good, they may say to you, I'm feeling great, but that's because that's their normal. But all of a sudden you start to lose a pound here and a pound there, and you start to get more mobile, and then you start feeling a little bit better. And you say, oh, okay, I haven't felt this way in years, or I've never felt this way. So that becomes your new normal. But then as time goes on and you continue to walk and you continue to take care of your body and you listen to the hypnotherapy and you do the fasting, all of a sudden, not only do you start to feel better, but people start noticing that you're a little bit lighter on your feet. People start noticing that you smell a little more. People start noticing that maybe things that in the past were bothering you or were something that would have got you upset now doesn't get you upset. So I'll see you at the next video, and I wish you all the best. And I'm looking forward to hear from all of you on all your successes. I truly, truly, truly know that you're going to do it. And I have so much confidence in your ability. And if you know anyone that needs this, share it with them and do it together. Or just let them know that there's something they could do without going to the gym, without having to get in your car and go anywhere. You can do all of these things from your home. You can do all of these things every day from your house. I'll see you at the next video.